With today's virtual opening, there are 2 Dentaprime clinics in Varna which will work hand in hand in the future. The previous Dentaprime clinic as a diagnostic and planning center, and this newly opened clinic as a pure treatment center. In concrete terms, this means that every new patient will first visit the diagnostic and planning center to receive a thorough diagnosis. For this purpose, we use the most modern methods of 3D computed tomography and face scanners for our patients. Our planning experts then create very precise treatment plans using planning software, which will subsequently be presented to the patient. A specialist then explains the plan to the patient, after which the patient will then decide on his or her desired treatment. The patient then often receives an appointment on the same day at the treatment center, now the new clinic. As soon as the patient enters the treatment center, they will be introduced to their state-of-the-art master plan, which both patients and staff will strictly adhere to. The treatment schedule is then explained. Now the treatment of the patient begins in our ultra-modern clinic with an integrated high-tech dental laboratory. The close cooperation between doctors in the laboratory and the just-in-time production of high-quality dental prosthesis using CAD/CAM technology and print technology guarantees aesthetical and functional high-quality solutions that enjoy high precision and durability thanks to the fully digitalized workflow. With a total of 71 treatment rooms equipped, the requirements can also be met quantitatively without stress, and long waiting times can be avoided. On the 6,000 square meter large property at the Eco Park, a 5,000 square meter clinic area was built. The clinic has parking spaces for the patients and parking spaces for the employees. 3 entrances to the clinic were created to perfect the hygiene concept. One entrance for suppliers, which is directly next to the medical warehouse without access to the clinic. Another entrance for employees with their own hygiene locks, and the main entrance for the patients. All roofs, the clinic building, the staff restaurant, and the carports are fully covered with photovoltaic panels. This enables us to generate 40% of the energy required ourselves in an environmentally friendly manner. The clinic's parking spaces may only be used by electric cars, which is why we have equipped each parking space with electrical charging stations. Both employees and patients are offered free battery charging for their electrical vehicles. In view of the growing global problem of carbon dioxide emissions, and because of our special responsibility for our patients' air travel, we've decided to make both the clinical operations and the travel of all patients CO2 neutral. Every patient can be sure that his or her journey to Varna is completely carbon neutral. To this end, acacia forests will be planted this year. We will start with 10,000 trees per year and will increase to 30,000 trees per year over the years as the number of patients increases. Since this tree species with its blossoms is an excellent bee pasture, we can expect a long-term production of several tons of the best honey per year. The employee entrance is secured against the intrusion of unauthorized persons. Only authorized persons have access. The door opens only for employees via a face recognition system. The employee entrance begins with a hygiene station. At each entry, hand disinfection is carried out first, followed by cleaning and disinfection of the shoes. Only then is access to the changing rooms granted, where the clothes are replaced with sterilized work clothes. Only with the best employees and a culture of high performance can the high standards of treatment quality be permanently ensured. This is why we make an extraordinary effort for our employees. This begins with above-average salaries for exceptionally talented employees, which we attract through a demanding selection process. In order to be able to provide high performance in the long term, a work atmosphere is necessary which far exceeds the usual standards. In addition, it is absolutely necessary to enable a high quality of life as well as physical and mental health. We've developed a holistic approach to this and offer a wide range of different measures. Here, the men's changing room with its own toilets and showers, where the white uniforms and work shoes are put on. The changing room for the women is considerably larger, with 140 lockers. The percentage of women has increased significantly over the years. In addition to the toilets and showers, makeup tables and hair care stations have been set up for the female employees. To provide a daily balance to the highly concentrated work, we offer our employees 3 free appointments for gymnastics and dance classes, supervised by professional trainers. In addition to special nutrition, this exercise therapy is a pillar for our employees' health and their zest for life. At the end of each workday, a dynamic sports program with different types of activities is offered to compensate for one-sided posture, improve fitness, and strengthen muscles. Dentaprime offers its employees a particularly high-quality lunch menu. The composition of the meals is based on the latest findings of nutritional science. We also offer a vegetarian menu in each case. The various meals are freshly cooked every day immediately before the meal, and the portions of vegetables, fruits, and proteins are high. High-quality carbohydrates and sufficient dietary fiber replace sugar and refined products. In addition, herbal smoothies and sugar-free green tea with ginger is served as iced tea, which is offered free of charge. Terraces in front of the restaurant with bamboo grove. The Japanese-inspired design is intended to provide additional inner peace, and the lobby below the restaurant also provides the relaxing atmosphere during the lunch break. The additional hygiene facilities ensure that the hygiene cycle is not interrupted during the lunch break. The clinic building is equipped with 7 elevators, 4 of them for staff and patients, and 3 elevators for the transport of goods from the basement to all floors. Here we are in front of the elevator utilized by the employees to reach their workplace. Hygiene stations are installed at each passage, the use of which must be monitored to ensure maximum safety. Here in the warehouse, materials and medical products are picked up and sent to the respective floors within 1 minute. The merchandise management program controls the supply of all departments just in time. A mix-up free supply is technically enforced by scanners. Suppliers have no access to the warehouse. First in, first out in the mobile shelves enables a fast and precise picking of goods and leads to an error-free delivery to the departments within 1 to 2 minutes. There are other rooms located on the same level, such as the aspiration room, the compressor room, the water treatment plant, the boilers. According to the legal regulations, we have 2 waste rooms for medical and general waste. Dear patients, on this floor, we will now turn to the areas of the clinic that directly concern you. At the first appointment, each patient is driven to the clinic by a chauffeur. From the stop-and-go zone, you walk a few steps to the stairs in front of the main entrance. As soon as you climb the stairs, the face recognition system recognizes you and opens the door for you. In this way, access is denied to unauthorized persons, a necessary safety measure within the framework of the hygiene concept. Immediately after entering the clinic, your body temperature is automatically measured by a thermal camera. If an increased temperature is indicated, our pharmacist will carry out a precise temperature measurement. This procedure will serve your personal safety and the safety of the other patients. You will be warmly welcomed by the staff at the first reception, who will instruct you on the rules of hygiene and all other procedures so that your treatment can be carried out optimally and stress-free. Any accompanying persons who may be traveling with you will be subject to the same rules. After the shoe cleaning, once wet and once dry, the hands are disinfected. At the coat room, you will take off your external cladding and secure it with your other items in your locker. After the second shoe cleaning, the sole disinfection follows. If your shoes have soles with deep profiles, you will use an additional shoe cover. Shoes with flat soles do not need shoe covers. Now you enter the waiting area and choose a comfortable seat. The design of the waiting area shows you that you are on a journey. In the interior of a future train, Bulgarian landscapes pass by and contribute to your relaxation. Now you will wait a few minutes until you are called to your appointment. On each floor, the dispensers offer you ultra-pure fresh water, cold and at room temperature. This ultra-pure water is free of microplastics and other impurities and served to meet your water needs in a healthy way. During travel and medical treatment, your water needs are particularly high and sufficient amounts of ultra-pure water promote your healing process. The water we offer free of charge is composed of high mountain spring water from granite rock. This high quality is produced for you in an elaborate process using various physical filters and reverse osmosis. All doors can be opened without touching, including the doors to the toilets. A touch-free cleaning and hygiene program is offered within the toilets. We kindly ask you to strictly follow the recommendations, which you will receive through explanatory videos in the toilets. A small coffee shop right next to the waiting room allows you to enjoy tea or coffee and other non-alcoholic soft drinks. We do not recommend smoking during the treatment period in Varna. Smoking damages the healing process. However, if you cannot do without the pleasures of a cigarette, we have set up a small smoking area for you, which is located next to the coffee shop. Leaving the clinic is strictly prohibited. In this case, the treatment appointment will be suspended. The correct conditioning of the patient and strict adherence to all hygiene rules are the prerequisites for optimal treatment success. If you have any questions, the qualified service staff at the second reception desk will be happy to help you at any time. Your personal happiness manager will be at your disposal with help and advice and will do everything in their power to ensure that you have a wonderful stay. They also work hand in hand with the colleagues from the disposition department who will take care of your treatment appointment. Immediately before the start of your treatment, your patient advisor will accompany you to the preparation room in front of the lifts. Here, you can now lock and charge your smartphone as it must not be taken into the treatment area. Afterwards, you will receive a disposable paper fiber coat and headgear to ensure the hygiene level in the treatment area is maintained. You will then be required to disinfect your hands once again and disinfect the soles of your shoes with UV light. You will then be accompanied into the treatment area by your dental assistant. There are other functional areas on the ground floor, namely the cash area where the settlements are made, 5 meeting rooms in order to be able to answer personal questions from patients undisturbed, an additional small waiting room if waiting times occur between the above-mentioned departments, 2 diagnostic rooms if a checkup or control has to be done quickly. During the waiting period and after your treatment, a pharmacist is available to attend to your overall health using various diagnostic techniques, temperature measurements, blood sugar, pulse, etc. We also offer free laser acupuncture for relaxation, anxiety reduction, and pain relief, as well as nutritional advice and general health advice free of charge. In addition, the pharmacist will also provide you with painkillers on prescription from the doctor. Here we are on the first of 3 medical treatment floors. The dental laboratory and 11 treatment rooms are located on this floor. All treatment rooms are fully equipped with the latest technology to improve treatment precision, avoid pain, and speed up healing. In the middle of the room is the treatment station, which is a small technical medical miracle. In each of these treatment units, there is an integrated assist system for the doctor and for the assistant with which the treatment is controlled. In addition, an endometer in the prosthetics department and a surgical motor in the surgical department. To the left of the treatment unit, at the central logistics column, all other medical technology facilities are available, all of which contribute to improving to the success of the treatment and avoiding pain. Additionally, this facilitates the work of the doctor and reduces the treatment time. Every single treatment station in the clinic has the complete unique equipment. Here you can see on-chair X-ray for sectoral high-resolution images. The success of the treatment is continuously monitored during the treatment. After the treatment is completed, the results are checked in the presence of the doctor, the computer monitor, with touchscreen to assist with the logging of the treatments by the assistant with the help of our dental medical software, as well as tracking the usage of the material in order to trigger the automatic reordering in the warehouse and to update the stock. In addition, the bite is checked with high precision on this monitor while the doctor scans with the intraoral scanner. To spare our patients the unpleasant procedure of taking an impression with a spoon after preparation time, while simultaneously improving the accuracy, our doctors use an intraoral scanner. In addition to improving the treatment experience for the patient, this prevents any deviations in the production of the dental prosthesis. After the digital impression has been made, it is sent directly to the laboratory. While the patient is still undergoing treatment, the laboratory already starts to produce the dental prosthesis in a complex procedure that ensures high precision. Dental lasers lead to considerable improvements in the treatment results and helps to avoid pain. We use the laser for each patient as a standard tool during treatment without any separate invoicing. It is used for cleaning and disinfection of the tooth and soft tissues, for removal of inflammation, for sterilization of both open and closed cavities, for treatment of root canal fillings, treatment of periodontal pockets, treatment of various cavities, antiseptic treatment of the future bed under the implant, for peri-implantitis treatments, periodontitis treatments, and others. Anesthesia equipment represents a focal point at the treatment stations. As we guarantee our patients painless and fear-free treatments, we offer a combination of total intravenous anesthesia and the administration of nitrous oxide. This combination leads to a completely relaxed and pain-free course of treatment. For this purpose, our anesthetist has a perfuser for slow, gradual infusion of medication, while pulse, heart rate, and blood pressure is checked on the monitor. The laughing gas oxygen mixture is used in each treatment room individually for each patient by way of a laughing gas mixer. As a rule, 70% oxygen and 30% nitrous oxide is used, but can be adjusted on an individual basis. A medical and technical cart belongs to each treatment unit. The storage of materials in the treatment room is prohibited at Dentaprime, as this would have disadvantages in terms of hygiene and quality assurance. For this reason, a newly sorted, disinfected medical and technical cart is brought into the treatment room for each treatment. This means that there is no need for furniture in the treatment room, which could cause any additional hygiene risk. Each treatment room is disinfected before each treatment of a patient. In the sterilization room, used carts are cleaned and disinfected here, while at the same time the used instruments are cleaned with thermal disinfectants in the thermal disinfector, then sterile packed with the packing machine and additionally autoclaved in the autoclave under high pressure. Then they are sorted into the carts according to our standards for prosthetics or surgical treatments. The used materials are then delivered from the warehouse by means of a goods lift. The fully disinfected and sorted carts are available for the next patients. The Dentaprime Dental Laboratory produces an excellent functional and aesthetic quality of all ceramic dentures based on zirconium oxide for our patients. In order to achieve this quality, considerable technical and organizational prerequisites are required, which we fulfill. The dental laboratory is divided into the following areas: digital planning of dentures, abutments, and implant templates on high-performance computers. The high-precision production of the dental prosthesis through completely digitalized work processes using CAD/CAM machines and printers. The sintering of the milled zirconium dental prosthesis to achieve the highest load-bearing capacity of the new teeth, which is higher than that of any natural teeth, and at the same time allows fitting accuracy and aesthetic perfection to be achieved. The ceramic department, the area of artists and aesthetes at Dentaprime. Here, pure aesthetics are created by applying ceramics to the zirconium teeth with high-precision handwork. Only a few people have the special artistic talent for this work. This is why the selection process and training for the artists of Dentaprime is particularly elaborate. Their work creates the incomparable impression of a real natural tooth. The individual coloring is coordinated with that of the patients and realized exactly alike. Quality assurance by an expert in dental technology plays the central role and is the link between doctors and the laboratory. Every scan that is delivered to the laboratory by the doctors is checked by the Quality Assurance Department, because its quality is a prerequisite for high precision in laboratory work. All completed work, every dental prosthesis is checked in many different ways before being handed over to the doctor and the patient. Only the best quality leaves the laboratory. If even small defects are found, the work is sent back and has to be produced again. If a dental prosthesis has successfully passed the test, it is placed in the safety cabinet. Only the doctor of the respective patient has access to this dental prosthesis through a lock-up system connected to the software. From this waiting room, our patient can observe the work of the 3D printers, the CAD/CAM design, and the work of the milli-CAD/CAM drilling machines. Equipped with technology for macro photography and a sophisticated illumination system for scientific documentation of treatment cases for educational and presentation purposes, and for documentation of medical cases and their publication for medical publications. On the third floor, there are 22 rooms for prosthetic treatments, air purification and disinfection. A further and particularly important component of our hyper-hygiene concept is the treatment of the air we breathe. The clinic has a central ventilation system. The air quality at the sea is already above average. However, this is not enough to meet our requirements. We want to be sure that our patients and staff breathe the purest air, and especially during treatment, air quality is of particular importance. For this reason, all air drawn in is cleaned from dust and industrial contamination by a high-performance filter and additionally disinfected before entering the clinic building. Therefore, only germ-free and completely clean air enters the rooms of the clinic, an essential prerequisite for a hygiene standard. But this is still not enough. In addition, the air in each individual treatment room is continuously sucked in, microfiltered, and disinfected by means of UV radiation. This ensures that germs and viruses are filtered out and destroyed immediately after contamination in the room. In addition, the air is further de-dusted here, which makes life easier for those who suffer from allergies. Quality assurance and monitoring during treatment. During the entire treatment period, a high-resolution camera streams the inside of your mouth. Your face is not filmed. A second highly specialized doctor follows the treatment on a monitor and supports the attending doctor on request. The attending doctor can consult a second doctor at any time during the treatment without leaving the treatment room. In any case, your treatment will always be supervised by a second doctor. This 4I principle, from planning to the treatment, is also unique in the world of dentistry. In the 22 surgical rooms, in addition to the full equipment of the treatment stations, surgical requirements are realized, including a lighting system that enables the surgeons to perform optimal treatments. In the surgical department, blood plasma is produced from the patient's own blood. This blood plasma significantly promotes the healing process. This method has been part of the treatment standard for many years. For this purpose, a very small amount of blood is taken from the patient and centrifuged to produce growth factors. The plasma is then implanted back into the patient. Another methodological feature of Dentaprime implantology is the navigated implantation. With the help of computed tomography, an exact image of the jawbone is created with an accuracy of 1/100th of a millimeter. This 3D volume tomography enables highly accurate positioning of the implants in the jawbone through a digital implant planning. This leads to high implantation safety and also the best stability and durability of the implants. But what is the use of the exact positioning in digital planning if a doctor then inserts the implant by hand, since the human hand cannot achieve this high accuracy? This is why we use these highly accurate 3D images and produce a drilling template in the laboratory. By means of this drilling template, each implant is forcibly placed at the exact position, angle, and depth. One of the many small innovations of Dentaprime with big effects for its patients. Training sessions, briefings, meetings, and video conferences take place on the upper floor.